Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo and this is your reality creation tarot station. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for all your lovely comments, likes, and subscriptions. I love you guys. Now, today I'm going to be doing a reading looking into your Venusian energies and take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? I've got a feeling something's transforming for you. So let's dive in. I'm going to call in the spiritual guides, angels, higher beings, and ancestors. What's the most important message? And straight away I'm getting that your ancestors are going to be jumping in on this one. I'm hearing you've got a higher purpose, and this has to do with your love life. This has to do with your heart's pathway. I'm hearing when you tune your heart, everything else will fall into place. Okay, show me, spirit guides. Okay, we've got the Empress coming out first of all. Okay, so this is about really aligning to your true north. This is about really clicking in and jumping into your goddess energies, jumping into your Empress energies, I'm getting fertility, and this could be, as simple as growing a plant or feeding yourself properly or indeed having a child. But this is to do with your creating and managing and harvesting a space. I'm getting this is to do with what you're harvesting, and it's to do with you creating a space in your inner world, in your mind. This is connected to how you see yourself, how you view yourself, and particularly it has to do with you not allowing the opinions of others to affect how you glow and how you view yourself and your self-esteem. So there's something about your ancient roots here as well, my darling, okay? And having very galactic origins. And, I feel like the phase you're going into now, you're going to be pulling forth your ancient gifts and your ancient kind of Venusian energies and really sort of knowing yourself as a goddess. All right. I'm seeing an hourglass figure here. I'm seeing a gold chain as well. This could be a keychain or this could be something you wear. But I'm hearing you are tethered to your ancient gifts and they keep trying to pop out. And then maybe, when you dip your way back into the modern world, you kind of revert to being what other people expect you to be. They're saying this is natural. But as you harness and hone and, caress yourself more in privacy, you will naturally start to become more of this Empress, this goddess that you are, okay? So this is about really allowing yourself to sort of become, and I'm getting the word sultry here, to become who you truly are in a very sensual and very fertile and very creative way. All right. So, you could feel like you're one person when you're alone in your house. And then when you go out, you kind of blend with people. They're saying this is a mark of femininity, to be cooperative and to be helpful and to sort of blend into other people a lot. But what you will find as you create a gorgeous inner world for yourself and make sure you cultivate space, at home in privacy to really maybe focus on how you're developing, focus on how you're pulling through all of these Venusian divine feminine gifts. Slowly but surely you will start to emerge, okay? They don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with, but this is about becoming what you already know yourself to be. Okay, let's pull another card here. There's a gorgeous, sumptuous feeling that I'm getting from you here. And we've got the 8 of Wands here. So the gods are communicating with you. Your ancestors are communicating with you. And they want you to kind of carve out a space where they can really give you delicate feedback, I'm getting. Very sweet, soft messages that could feel completely different compared with the person you are when you go out. You may have to tune to a completely different frequency indoors to get these messages, but they're helping you to sort of weave these ancient divine feminine gifts into your being slowly but surely, delicately as you go forward. So this is about fine tuning, lighting your incense, maybe listening to certain types of music and really tuning in to your essence as often as you can. They're saying once a night or in the evenings would be preferable. And as you do this, slowly but surely, you will see your outer world start to reflect this true essence of yours, this true divine feminine essence. Okay, one more shuffle. Show me. Middle card. Ooh, victory, victory. All your dreams will come true once you have fully installed this essence of yours. And I'm getting there's a lot of data to be downloaded here. A lot of cosmic data, a lot of gorgeous potions, these beautiful essences and elixirs that you have stored in your non-physical apothecary, or should I say your astral apothecary. In your spiritual apothecary, there are so many energies just dying to merge with you again. So this is what this is about, merging with these most beautiful essences that are waiting for you. And we can see on the Empress card, she's got all these bottles of potions and elixirs and gorgeous energies of hers that she's built up lifetime to lifetime. And I feel like now is a great time for it to be your priority to incorporate these energies through meditation, through sacred bathing, I'm getting, and really tuning to the yin realm, to the feminine realm, to the non-physical realm. Nighttime is particularly good for this. And, perhaps journaling, writing down those little soft whispers you get through the ether and really kind of honoring them as often as you can and really pampering yourself, really treating yourself like the ultimate empress. And soon all your dreams will come true. And this will be a victory, not just for you, but for the whole world. When your dreams come true, you help uplift the whole cosmic network. So, you're a very important divine feminine is what I'm getting. And maybe you've wondered if you are a high priestess, and they're saying, yes, you've done this in a previous life and you were quite the natural. Okay. So right now I feel like, for a lot of people on this earth who are star-seeded, psychic, who are maybe high priestesses or, stuff like that, often we have to really be determined to carve our spot in the earth realm because the energy isn't as high vibrational as other places we've lived. But you're going to help it be more high vibrational by pulling in those energies of those places and times that you've lived in. And I'm hearing that art is very important for this process of yours to really allow yourself to blossom and be more of what you already are. You're a real gem, I'm hearing. And, maybe buying yourself some nice pieces of artwork, sketching will be really helpful in helping you really anchor in and be confident in your true role. Because I feel like you've lived in realms before, and I'm being told you've lived in realms before that was so artistic and so beautiful. Okay, Venusian energies are very important to you. They're saying the color pink, the color purple is so, important to you. And I'm getting the term cosmic egg here. So what I'm getting is that you could be birthing something through to this realm, to the earth realm, and you are the portal for this cosmic egg to be born. So they were talking about fertility earlier on. But what I'm getting is, this cosmic egg, it could be a child, it could be a project, it could be, just your higher self really kind of infusing into this ecosystem. But whatever is held within this cosmic egg that only you can bring in, it's about your essence kind of hooking into everything. It's about you really accepting your true status and allowing what needs to be born through you to be born through you, because you've got a lot of magic and an essence that no one else holds. So, it's all about you. It's all about getting you to a glowing state of being, King of Cups energy here. Show me one more. And you could have felt like in the past, just as I'm about to say that, the devil pops out. You could have felt like in the past, you've maybe been too generous with your cosmic energy, and, maybe you're tuned to a place and time where you were generous, and it was normal to be generous and normal to be in your divine energy in alternate universes or alternate worlds. And maybe you kind of pulled back on yourself a little bit. Maybe you pulled yourself out of circulation, or you found that something happened to you that kind of made you think, you know what, I'm not gonna do this anymore. Or maybe you had a few scars on your heart due to maybe dealing with narcissists or selfish people who aren't used to the quality of your energy. So I do feel like this is somewhat of a recovery reading, because you're so star-seeded and you're so precious that maybe in the past you assumed that everybody was like this, and you went out there glowing, perfectly glowing, and maybe you gave your love to the wrong person, which helped you learn a lot. But at the same time, I feel like you went into your shell a little bit. So it could very well be you that's hidden in this cosmic egg, and your ancestors want you to be reborn again through you. They're saying, no, it's something else, although that is relevant to this reading. This is about you being reborn. Being the phoenix, rising from the ashes and flying again, and knowing that you do have a match out there for your beautiful, glorious energy if romance is what you want, or the King of Cups if you're not looking for that or yearning for that, or if that's not a part of your life plan. It could just be that, you're mastering your emotions at the moment and mastering how you feel about yourself. And they're saying for someone watching out there, both of these things are true. You're mastering your emotions, learning to be on the ship rather than swimming next to it in the sea of emotion. You're getting on top of it. You're becoming the captain of your own ship and really steering your life where you need it to go. I'm hearing your presence here counteracts a lot of low vibrational energies, a lot of devil energies. Just you being in these gorgeous, glorious, gorgeous Empress energies is, such a gift for reality, because you prevent a lot of timelines from taking place that would be lower in frequency. If you weren't here, the potentials would be completely different. That's how powerful you are. You're very rare. I'm getting that you're 1 in a billion. And with the star card right underneath the Empress, so star-seeded, absolutely so star-seeded. I feel like you're getting your head clear after dealing with some sort of devil energy. I feel like you're moving out of it very quickly. And I'm getting that, you spending time in your own energies is the healing that you need. And maybe, in the past, you found yourself socializing and being drained and stuff like that. They're saying, as a starseed, it's normal for you to need more time alone to tune in to real high vibrational, etheric, magical energies, and indeed to tune in to other radio stations of the psyche that are connected to realms that other people would see as being alien, or, belonging to other beings where other sorts of beings live. You are literally like a human aerial. I say human. You are a conduit. You are a divine aerial. And I am getting that, you are a hybrid soul. So you bring in energy in your DNA that is so valuable for this planet. So they're saying, we're sending you a hug. If you've gone through things with human types who are narcissistic and devilish, they can't be sorry, because that was what your soul chose to do this. But they do really empathize with you, and, they want you to know you're not the only one who's been burned by people who just aren't at the conscious level to appreciate your bounty. But there are people out there who are at your conscious level and at the same level of the heart as you. But right now they want you to focus on you, 9 of Pentacles with the Star card. So this is about getting you into those glowing sovereign energies, and you really investing in yourself and making the effort to feel happy and beautiful all day, every day. And they really want you to acknowledge that, you've been in ancient times where you've really held your ground as a divine feminine, and the time has come for you to anchor these energies back in again. We're going to grab a goddess card. Let's see. And then I'm going to clarify all of these for you, my dear. Show me what's the most important goddess energy for my beautiful divine feminine. What's the most important energy? Bottom. Okay. Ananda Mahima, the joy permeating mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. I'm getting goosebumps with this. So this is about you, remembering your true joyous nature to the full, to the absolute full. And I'm getting that this will be through meditation, dance, even sort of like a self-hypnosis I'm getting. And I'm saying you could find some guided meditations on YouTube that could really help you sort of remember who you were before something happened with these devil energies. Because, we might think we're in the same energies, but our memories can be quite flimsy, especially just as we get older. We might not remember so clearly how we felt before. But they're saying through this self-indulgence and you allowing yourself to really indulge in things you find fun and music and I'm hearing games, so there could be old hobbies you want to get back into doing. They're saying, please just really indulge yourself. And that's how these joyous energies will come through you. This is about trusting yourself, that you are your own teacher, that you've done this in many lives, and your higher self, although, you expand your knowledge and your heart expands, your essence never really changes. So they want you to get to know that essence again and allow yourself to be the true Empress and the true goddess that you are. Show me Empress energy, please. We've got the King of Pentacles here. So I'm getting this energy of being your own parent as well with this Earth King. Okay. And, maybe you have felt like you've had to be in self-protecting masculine energies as well. And they're saying you learned a lot from this. These energies have kind of anchored you into the practical, responsible kind of plane of existence. And, I feel like you have really grounded yourself in self-protecting energies. And you can build on that now, they're saying, with this lovely Empress energy coming out. Show me the King of Cups, please. The World card. Okay, so I'm hearing the phrase steadying your emotions, and that's going to give you clearer insight because you're going to be looking at the world from a whole new vantage point and embracing your true essence and embracing your true origins and embracing the fact that actually, you can be a leader when it comes to being star-seeded and bringing new energies into the earth plane without being an obvious leader. You can do it in a subtle, understated, sultry way. And I do feel like that's what you're going to be doing. They're saying take a step back and look at yourself clearly. And this is about relaxing and, don't shoot the messenger. This is what your ancestors are saying. They're saying you need to take a step back from something you're involved in and take the time to relax and really see yourself clearly. Because I feel like someone else's energy could have gotten into the mix of your soul somehow. And maybe you're still under the influence of this a little bit for this to be coming out on the table. They want you to fly away from other people's opinions, even if they don't seem too toxic. Someone's energy could be having an influence on you where being around them too much could just be stopping you accessing your higher self. Maybe they are quite bossy. Maybe they're quite bolshy. I don't know. But this is about separating yourself from outside influences and going inward to this bounteous essence of yours because, there are things that you need to do to fulfill your own soul when it comes to birthing this cosmic egg, whatever it might be, that no one else can do. We've got the 9 of Cups on top of the 6 of Wands. And ever so beautiful, ever so beautiful. The wish fulfillment and the victory come when you fully embrace who you truly are on a spiritual level. I'm hearing also on a devotional level. And with this card saying you're your own guru, this is about truly accepting no one knows better than you what is good for you, and allowing yourself to have the sweetness back. They're saying you need to allow yourself to have the sweetness back all by yourself. It's funny, I'm getting a message that's saying be your own partner for a while. If you're single and you've had some bad experiences, be your own partner for a while. And you'll find that the sweetness returns. So I don't know what that means. Interpret that how your higher self compels you to do so. You're a gem. They want me to keep repeating that here. We've got the 8 of Wands again, 8 of Fire in this deck on top of the 8 of Wands. So there is a situation that they want you to get away from quickly or fly over quickly. They want you to fly over any toxic patterns of thought, behavior, toxic people quite quickly here. And leave it behind. I mean, you could have been out of a relationship for a long time or for a fair amount of time, but maybe you still watch tarot videos relating to this person or something like that. They want you to put all of that focus back into yourself and truly accept you are the goddess, you are the Empress, you are the High Priestess, triple whammy, okay, triple threat energy here. So they want you to write that in the comments if, you know, if you feel like it, if you're up to it. I am the Empress. I am the High Priestess. I am the goddess. Okay, 333 energy. There could be something in my last reading for you. We've got death energy coming out on the devil. So it's time to really burn a few photographs I'm getting. It's time to really let go of something that you already know is toxic. Okay, and you know, especially if you haven't seen this person for a while, they're saying, please stop torturing yourself. There's better in your future. Knight of Cups energy, way better energy once you really remember your true galactic, star-seeded, cosmic, magical, radiant origins. Oh, you'll never go back, they're saying. You will never go back. And only you will know what that means, okay? You're headed for the first step of true sovereign creation. I'm getting for someone out there with the 9 of Pentacles, being fulfilled in yourself, which pulls you up in the elevator to the higher self, loot lounge, reality. But while you're, you know, maybe torturing yourself with past memories and stuff like that, or dealing with people who just don't really make you happy on a friendship level, they're saying, you know, you can't go up like that if you're allowing yourself to be dragged down. So they want you to let go of anything that you already know you've let go of, but they want you to fully let go of it and really be fulfilled and golden in yourself. This is going to be so easy for you. You've got all these gifts from your past lives. You are, you know, you already are that person. So it's just a case of embracing it now. Ace of Wands with the Star card. You are on fire. And I feel like you're going to be throwing some logs on your own fire, putting all your focus back on yourself, really nurturing your soul. And this is going to set your whole pathway on fire. This is going to really help you feel good, you know, all of the time. This is about you radiating joy as a cosmic beacon, you know, who chose to come here to really help uplift Earth and turn it into something amazing. You're doing it. We've got the Judgment card here on top of the Knight of Cups. They're saying good kitty, okay? Because I do feel like you've transformed hugely from some former devilish situation. And death is obviously about transforming, about going through a door that you can never, you know, go backwards through once you've slammed it shut. So they're saying you've done really well here, and you're just going to keep doing better and better and better. And let's see what the King of Swords is telling us. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. For some of you, you know, that thing about torturing yourself might not be relevant, and you've done everything perfectly well, but they want you to think even more of yourself, you know. Show me King of Swords. Oh, yeah, you're seeing clearly about something. The Sun energy on the bottom of the deck. Devil energy with the King of Swords. You're seeing someone or something clearly. Okay, maybe you were tangled up in something and, you know, someone was siphoning your energy, taking your joy, taking your light. but I feel like you're seeing things clearly now. They are saying for somebody, don't be tempted to nose into this person's life, this devil. As much as they try their best to get people to be addicted to them, you're too good for that. And there's way better in your future, but you have to fully let go, okay? And there's someone, there's a pathway here, a timeline full of love and emotional maturity and really lovely, beautiful energy. They want you to get addicted to the beautiful energy within yourself, and then more beautiful energies will come into your reality, undoubtedly, they're saying. Let's get a few charms. Okay, we've got the pebble here. The empty spell jar. Ooh, and the bucket and spade. So definitely refreshment coming into your life. Salt baths could be really important for you. They're saying visualize walking on the sand, getting your toes in the sand. For somebody, you could be going on holiday, or they're recommending relaxation time out, booking that holiday, jet setting, giving yourself as much wish fulfillment as you possibly can. They're saying every day is a special day. Stop saving that outfit for a special occasion. You are the special occasion. That's the kind of energy I'm getting through here. Every day being you is a special occasion. And the empty potion bottle for me means that you're pulling in new, non-physical, etheric energies by zoning in to your true goddess essence. And by, really allowing yourself to feel good, doing everything you can to feel amazing, and treating yourself like the most precious being in the universe all day, every day, they're saying. They want 2 of these. You've won the battle, okay? So you were dealing with some sort of narcissist or empty-hearted person. They're saying you've won the battle. There could be a couple of patterns of thought that you're just wriggling your way out of, but focusing fully on yourself, and being perhaps more sassy, or perhaps, allowing yourself to be the most confident version of yourself again, or focusing on all your funnest things again will be the icing on the cake. And again, we've got Ace of Wands energy fired up. So this is about being passionate about yourself and allowing yourself to be the strongest, most beautiful, amazing version of yourself again, is what they're saying. And solo power, 9 of Pentacles again here. This is about you loving yourself to the absolute maximum and building your reality to feel good and beautiful to you, knowing, the whole universe is on your side. What you focus on, you can pull energy. You're a particular kind of portal. What you focus on in appreciation or joy, you fill up these little potion bottles of the soul. And it's like buying new paints at the art shop. Then you have new energies to create your reality with. So this is about you conjuring new energies by really loving yourself, appreciating yourself, glorifying yourself, seeing yourself as the most epic, beautiful, amazing goddess ever. And then you've got new juju, you've got new potions to create with. Okay, Sun card energy, you are destined for happiness. And, they want you to write in the comments, I accept my divinity fully. I accept my goddess status fully. I love you. Mwah.